Hi YouTubers, welcome back to my channel and another beer review. Anchor Brewing Company out of San Francisco, California. They've been around since the 1800s. This is Anchor Steam Beer. Here's a bottle you've all seen many times. Kind of classy, old school there, yeah. First brewed in the 1800s and according to the website, first bottled in 1971. As you can tell, there's a whole lot of writing around the top here. I'm going to rotate it real quick. I'm not about to read all that, but that's a story that's similar to the website. The story that's on the website and around the top of the bottle here on the label, there's parts are the same, parts are different. It has a deep amber color, thick creamy head, and rich distinctive flavor. This is an ale, but I'll get into the details of what makes a steam beer here in a moment. This beer is available all year round. This cost me right around $3. They say it's a blend of two-row pale and caramel malt. They don't say which caramel is used in it. There's not just one. There's a whole line of them, light to dark, and they all have different flavors. Flavors to expect from the two-row, well, that's base malt. That's where you get fermentable sugars from. Very little color. It's basically straw. With a two-row pale, I would anticipate maybe a little bit of bread, cracker, dough, and then caramel. Flavors go from candy to sweet to toffee to caramel to burnt sugar, raisin, Northern Brewer hops. Typically, you could expect some fruity and earthy aromas out of them. 4.9% alcohol. I'm not sure what the IBUs are in this, but it's not going to be really hoppy at all. All beers are made with either lager or ale yeast. A steam beer uses a lager that can ferment warmer temperatures like in an ale, but still have the lager characteristics. Crisp, clean, bright. Most of them are going to be a lighter color, pale, but it doesn't have to be. I think that's just traditional. I'm anticipating this to be a light or medium body. What you see right there is the same as I see. Very nice. No sediment, no particles floating in there. So it's very clear, partially from the lagering characteristics, and I'm sure they use kettle findings and other stuff to make it clear. It's well carbonated. Can you see the bubbles there? A little bit. Pretty thin head. It's about 1/4 of an inch, dying down very rapidly. Based off this color, this looks like about Crystal 40. That particular crystal malt is known to give generally a little bit of sweetness. It's going to have a lot of caramel and some light toffee. It does smell clean, kind of bright on the nose. I don't get any other aromas out of it though. There's no candy, sweet, spicy, herbal, or fruity from the hops. It's just not a lot of aroma to this. Covers about equally, top and bottom. Bubbles, dance around my mouth a little bit. Opens up, sticks around very briefly, and then just evaporates. No lingering aftertaste at all. It tastes between light and medium body. With the caramel based on the color, toffee caramel, but a little more caramel, maybe a little bit of sweetness. I'm not getting any of that. Not really much malt flavor to this beer. This is not a hoppy beer at all. I get a little bit of spiciness out of it. That may be some herbal notes. That would be from the hops. No fruit, no malt, nothing else. There's no sweetness to this, or caramel or toffee, any candy notes. No citrusy. I don't get anything toasted. With a lager, I expect bright on the palate, clean, and a crispness to it. It's not bright. It is clean. It is not crisp. I don't get any flavors from the yeast, really. Sometimes lager yeast will provide additional flavors. I get that more from an ale. It's pretty thin and watery. It's a simple recipe. It's a bland beer. There's just no flavor there, really. Still balloons up in my mouth, divides itself in half. Still get some spicy, herbal, earthy in there. No bread, cracker, grain. No toffee or caramel or sweetness. Sticks around just a little while and evaporates. No lingering aftertaste. It tastes a little closer to medium body out of the bottle. It's still not hoppy or bitter at all. It's still pretty bubbly, so I like that part. No complexity, thin and watery. Just a bland beer, unfortunately. I was really excited to try this. No off flavors. I don't get any fusel alcohols. The bottle's not skunked. No DMS, which would be vegetable flavors, diacetyl buttery flavors, band-aids, chemical, oxidation, cardboard paper. Will I buy this again? No, I would not. I think it's just bland. I'm not impressed, really. Would I recommend it? Yes, I would. I don't think it's a horrible beer by any means. It just doesn't have what I'm looking for. Overall, for flavor and all that, I think it's way below average, just not impressed. I really wanted to like this beer. I just don't think it's that good. Anchor Brewing, out of San Francisco, California. Anchor Steam Beer. If you have any comments, thoughts, feedback, anything you want to add, yeah, send them my way. That's all for this review. I'm going to finish off this Anchor Steam Beer. Cheers. No, is that right? Yeah, god damn it, okay. Open it up. Ooh, whoa. Damn near exploded on me. You know, spreads open in my mouth. That's an interesting way to word it. Let me try it again. I'm just not getting it. Whoa, shit. I'm just not getting anything else. Oh, what was that one? It's solid as far as the, okay, I don't want to say it's clean. Oh, God, you can't make it sound right.